The new Cold War between China and the United States is unfolding, and it's a fascinating yet complex rivalry. Unlike the ideological battle of the past with the Soviet Union, this competition is driven by technology, trade, and influence. China's rapid advancements in AI and 5G are reshaping global dynamics, while the US is focused on maintaining its leadership in innovation and military strength. What sets this apart is the interconnectedness of our economies. We're not just adversaries, but also crucial trading partners. The stakes are high, with issues like cybersecurity and climate change adding layers of urgency. As both nations navigate this tense landscape, the world watches closely, aware that the outcome will shape the future for generations to come. The question remains, can we find a way to coexist, or are we destined for a prolonged standoff? The new Cold War between China and the United States is taking shape, according to many analysts. This competition has similarities with the Cold War between the US and the Soviet Union, but also important differences. Reasons for tensions and competition include the trade and technology war, where the US and China have intense competition in trade technology and semiconductor manufacturing. The US has imposed sanctions on Chinese companies like Huawei and SMIC, while China is developing domestic technologies to reduce dependence on the US. The Taiwan issue is another factor, as the US supports Taiwan, but China considers it part of its territory, leading to increased military tensions in the Taiwan Strait. Military competition is also evident, with China strengthening its military power, especially in the South China Sea, while the US is reinforcing its military presence in the region and cooperating with Japan, Australia, and India. There is also an ideological battle, as the US promotes the liberal democracy model, while China advocates communism with a controlled market. Additionally, there is a battle for global influence, with China expanding its economic influence in Asia, Africa, and Latin America through the Belt and Road Initiative, while the US is working to contain this influence. It is still unclear whether this competition will lead to a direct war. There are similarities to the old Cold War in terms of economic, military, and ideological rivalry, but a key difference is that China and the US are economically interdependent, and a full-scale war would harm both. This conflict will likely remain economic and technological rather than military, but regional tensions such as Taiwan could complicate the situation.